Is it time to buy or sell Nvidia stock? In this video, we will explore Nvidia in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 24th of March, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You do not want to overlook any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the potential of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Since the 24th of March, 2025, our system has categorized Nvidia as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of negative 0.79. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, but presently finds itself at a loss of 0.00% since our initial hold or accumulate recommendation. The stock is positioned within a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating that further decreases are likely. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately negative 17% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 30% to negative 11%. In the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 36%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 22% to 78% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $148.16 and $215.73. Our latest daily update for Nvidia includes the headline, Nvidia stock upgraded to hold accumulate. The Nvidia stock price increased by 3.15% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 24th of March, 2025. This marked a rise from $117.70 to $121.41. During that trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 2.41%, moving from a low of $119.34 to a high of $122.22. The price has risen in 6 out of the last 10 days and has gone up by 13.49% over the last 2 weeks. It's important to note that trading volume decreased by 54 million shares on the last day, with a total of 209 million shares exchanged for approximately $25.43 billion. This falling volume amidst rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $153.13, while the lowest price was $75.61. Currently, the price stands at 20.71%, or $31.72, below the 52-week high, and 45.55%, or $101.57, below the all-time high reached on the 15th of January, 2018, when the price peaked at $222.98. Nvidia continues to attract significant attention in the tech sector, with recent developments influencing its stock trajectory. On the 24th of March, analysts highlighted growing concerns over increased competition from major players like Alphabet and Amazon, potentially complicating Nvidia's market position. This could lead to shifts in investor sentiment, particularly if these companies begin to capture market share with their own chip developments. Despite these competitive pressures, there's a positive outlook surrounding Nvidia. Reports indicate a strong market reaction to easing tariff concerns, with Nvidia's stock jumping 3.7% amid renewed buying interest. The easing of semiconductor tariff worries could bolster investor confidence, particularly as Nvidia positions itself in the burgeoning artificial intelligence sector. Partnerships announced during Nvidia's recent AI event further emphasize its commitment to innovation. Moreover, insights from financial analysts indicate Nvidia is a key player amid high market volatility, suggesting it could be a strategic addition to growth-oriented portfolios. However, figures like Jim Cramer caution that the stock remains volatile, warning that it might resemble a short seller's paradise, reflecting the risks involved. In the short term, Nvidia's stock may see fluctuations due to these competitive dynamics and market sentiment, while the long-term growth potential remains robust, driven by its advancements in AI technology and strategic partnerships in the semiconductor space. Investors should keep an eye on how these factors influence Nvidia's performance moving forward. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 19th of March, 2025, it was reported that Needham assigned NVDA a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 19th of March, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned NVDA an overweight grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 19th of March, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned NVDA a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 19th of March, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned NVDA an overweight grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 26th of February, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned NVDA an overweight grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Nvidia stock a general neutral rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, when it comes to return on investment, the analysts award the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Nvidia. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Monday, the 10th of March, 2025, and so far it has risen by approximately 13.49%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume decreased during the last trading day despite rising prices, creating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. The stock warrants close attention. Some negative signals have also been issued, potentially impacting short-term developments. The Nvidia stock retains a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this contributes to a more negative outlook for the stock. In the event of further gains, the stock will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $123.59. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $118.83. A breakout above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will produce an additional sell signal, thereby reinforcing the overall negative signal. Here are some additional signals that you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence. Buy signal. Pivots. Buy signal recorded 11 days ago. Bollinger Bands. Buy signal noted 38 days ago. Short-term moving average. Sell signal issued 3 days ago. Long-term moving average. Sell signal noted 22 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 19 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average, buy signal recorded 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal noted 23 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 35 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Nvidia. Nvidia finds support from accumulated volume at $120.15. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is expected when this support is tested. The stock experiences average daily movements, and with substantial trading volume, the risk is considered medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $2.88, representing a change of 2.41%. In the last week, the stock exhibited an average daily volatility of 3.17%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Nvidia, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on May 28, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 92 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Nvidia. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Nvidia is at $123.70. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Nvidia encounters its first support level at $120.15. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Nvidia from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 19th of March, 2025, Robertson Donald F. Jr. conducted an insider sale of 5,689 shares of common stock. On the 20th of March, 2025, Shaw RDS conducted an insider sale of 2,300 shares of common stock. On the 20th of March, 2025, Shaw RTS conducted another insider sale of 9,224 shares of common stock. On the 20th of March, 2025, Shaw RTS carried out yet another insider sale of 8,476 shares of common stock. On the 19th of March, 2025, Cress Colette conducted an insider sale of 103,965 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 60.286. Overall, insiders purchased 1,811,784 shares and sold 8,638,307 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $117.31, reflecting a decline of 3.38%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal from a pivot bottom identified 10 days ago. Is Nvidia stock a good buy? Nvidia presents several positive indicators. However, we do not consider these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this moment. Instead, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, meaning investors may wish to hold or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. Our analysis has been updated since the last evaluation, moving our stance from a sell to a hold or accumulate recommendation. Upon reviewing the volatility and trends from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 25th of March, we anticipate Nvidia will open lower by approximately 420 cents, starting at $120.99. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.